in his bio, it said, "I'm here to save and resurrect hip hop. Hip hop is dead. This, that, and the third." And I was like, man, he better be spitting some fire. Then I turned on the music. It was horrible.
I mean, you didn't even have to tell me that it was horrible. You told me this was a man that was walking around with a single nipple ring on.
Yeah, it was one.
I don't care what type of music he makes. That's not my genre.
I
don't think that's going to be good music.
But I'm
gonna jump out on a limb there and say that I'm probably not into that.
Ready to rumble? Everybody, how's everybody out there doing? As you see, I have my apparel on, my New York Knicks lanyard without my ID on it because we don't use those anymore. And I have my New York, and I'm going to have this Tim boot back here, this lovely Tim boot back here until we get eliminated out the playoffs. This butter Tim with a double sole. It's the Tim. Some of y'all be wearing the Tims without no spine. You know what I mean? The double. I seen men in there like, yo, your Tims don't got no spine, yo. What are you doing with the Tims with no spine? What's going on? Shout out to Matt Carl. The Sixers are cursed because there you go. Your Tims have a spine in them.
Official Tims, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. But anyway, this is episode 246.
My Tim has no spine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That's not a Tim. That's a Timothy. Jeez. Gee whiz. Look like Wayne Head. Does anybody out there remember Wayne Head?
Mm-mm.
It was actually, I think, Sean Wayans or Keenan Ivory Wayans, the cartoon.
Oh, it was a cartoon, yeah, and it had a little big head, deformed little kid, right?
Not really, he wasn't,
braces.
But he had the boot on his head because he had polio, I believe.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, he had a big, and he talked about kicking people and stuff.
Survivors.
It's horrible.
Damn, we kicking this off, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
My grandmother had polio.
I was about to say, we just dug up a forgotten disenfranchised.
So my grandma had polio. Yep. Hey, if my dad has polo, I mean, it's not the same thing. But
not the same. That's not the same thing.
That either. Not even. I'm sorry, Carl.
No.
Did she live?
Well, no.
Oh, polio was taking people out back then, bro.
I mean, it wasn't polio that took her out.
Oh, but
but she did have a collection of weird shoes that she used to have to wear.
Oh, because polio.
Yeah.
Dang.
Polio.
I bet if she was living right now, she'd get all the good stuff from Ross and TJ Maxx in the rack.
I'm sure.
All the big shoes.
All the big shoes.
Yeah. They
walked over 14s.
If you got over, I'm saying, if you got size 14 to 15 and up, and like if you find some heat, 10.5, 11, 12, don't got nothing, got Levi's and like Goodyear shoes and stuff. Like you don't got no heat. You got lugs.
You got Carhartt shoes.
Yeah, Carhartt. But some of them things are steel toe. If you have the Carhartt
Timbs
shoes
with no spines.
No,
Timbs with no spine. Definitely.
Exactly.
You're not gonna find
the
these
version of any of those shoes that you're talking about. Like, it's like the Carhartts that you find are like Carhartt jogging sneakers that have a metal toe. You're like, why am I wearing Carhartts to go jogging? Like,
hey, but low key. One of them church niggas put them shits on, they be fresh as a motherfucker, man. You be like, oh, I didn't know you could wear that with that.
Look, I'm not hating on Ross or TJ Maxx. Man, you can find some flavors in those shoes. Yeah, if you go to the right Ross, you might stumble upon some
Marshalls and TJ Maxx
or Marshalls. Well, Marshalls I haven't really seen much in the line of shoes, but definitely TJ Maxx and definitely Ross. And from what I hear, Burlington Coat Factory. You can stumble upon some nice forgotten flavors too, like retro J's, all types of stuff, man. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I
live 10 minutes from an outlet mall.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we got a Nike outlet, Adidas outlet, Vans outlet. We got everything. I'm good.
You got a Champion outlet out there?
I don't know. They might.
I don't think I've ever seen a Champion outlet, Lukey. If I had, I would have told you.
I've seen a Champion outlet before. It was whack. It was like all regular stuff. It wasn't. Yeah, I was down with my ex-girlfriend Jamila. Shout out to Jamila. Yeah, we went out there and it was whack. Didn't buy nothing. It was whack, yo. But Carl has one of my favorite. It's so funny. So when I go back and realize because the Blood and the Bills, the UFO Thief, and Finn album.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I remember when I didn't like Steve when I first heard Steve. Like I genuinely didn't like Steve because he had the turn up music. Remember, he was turning up, but like he said, when he did the turn up music at the Supply and Demand one, he had all the women twirling and shaking that thing. It was Odd Mojo just twirling that ass. I'll never forget that moment in my life. Twirling that ass. Wow. She was just turning that thing up. Auntie Muck was there. He had that place jumping, yo. But I'm like, yeah, I don't like this type of music though. But then when he switched over, I'm like, whoa, you can do this. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I think like, yo, if you really want to make $1 million, go back to doing that shit right there because he was doing it right.
No,
I'm saying he was doing it. He was doing it right though, bro.
Have you heard Steve's latest project that came out or latest single that just came out?
Oh yeah. Hooks. Remember with the caption? So we got hooks. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
who's on
I say that to say, he's not gonna make
I doubt if he is.
Shake.
I don't know. Nah.
But he definitely knows how to make songs that are digestible to a pop appetite, to an appetite of an ear of somebody who wants to, like you said, just vibe out and have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is hard,
very capable. He's very capable. I say that to say, like, I brought up his new project that he's getting ready to put out. I think it seems like it's going to be kind of in that more higher, elevated underground type.
But is this a group album?
You say what?
Is it a group album or just a song? It says Terminology, Royal Flush, Tech, or Big Tech on there, and UFO Feed. And it has X's on there. It's called Legendary Blocks. You know what I'm saying? So I thought maybe this is a group album. That's why I said on there, Jesus Christ, on the joint. Word. I don't know. I didn't ask him. Maybe I should ask him. Maybe I should.
Yeah, we should ask him. You should ask him. Yeah, we just talked to Phoebe a little bit ago. Oh, y'all did. I didn't get a chance to. I forgot. I was on the fucking boat with the shitty internet.
Yep.
But yeah, man. It's always good to talk to Phoebe, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I first heard him, he had the Terror Squad chain on. Bro, he had that place lit the fuck up. Out of all the acts there, he probably had that shit jumping the most. Like, that shit was, I still remember it. Like, I'm just looking like this, like, what the fuck? The nigga jumping, he had that shit jumping.
Man, he's legitimate. He's certified.
He has stage presence.
Authentic. He's has a presence. He is who he is, man. Phoebe is undeniable, man. He's a true performer and artisan when it comes to this hip hop, man. I mean, I wish I would have been there to see him perform for the first time like that, because I mean, now here we are, man. But yeah, shout out Finn too, man. Shout out MC DJ Finn.
Yes.
Because, man,
with the jump shot
on the Bills, that was it. Finn was on a run that era, man. That came out right after, I think, Spooky Voodoo came out, the Pro Dillinger album. I'm pretty sure, or it came out right before.
Yeah, about
either
that.
way, it was a good time, man.
But Carl,
I was feeling nostalgic and figured I'd put it on. It's still an album that I put on frequently, so I figured I'd rock it today. But I'm doing good. I actually got to play my drums, so leg is healing slowly, but good. I'm doing my physical therapy and sticking to my exercises, and I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna get it right.
Awesome,
good, man.
Awesome, man. Yep. Yeah, fuck the Hornets. Fuck Charlotte Hornets. Fuck all the Hornets. Everywhere, man. I don't fuck with the Brown Hornet.
You know what's funny is I didn't know they were as prevalent here, and I talked to because I went up to the club the other night to check in on everybody, and shout out to Ben, my guitar player in Bomb Mars now, who's also the lead singer of Blue Ridge Death Cult, and they had an amazing show the other night, and it was sick. Yeah, they tore it up. But talked to several people, and everybody was like, yeah, those Japanese Hornets are like aggressive. One dude got stung on the wrist, and within an hour, his whole arm was swollen. What? And they told him that he either had to drive to Tennessee to get an anti-venom serum or whatever, or he was just going to have to ride it out for 36 hours and hope that he didn't die.
What?
And I'm like, all right, I don't feel so bad about popping the calf muscle trying to get away from it now.
God dang. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they have anti-venom in here?
The ones that live in Georgia and in America in the Southeast, they're called Eastern cicada killers. That's what got you. An Eastern cicada killer.
The cicadas don't even live that long.
Cicadas do live a long time. They don't. When they come out, they die. Yeah, they incubate a long time.
They fuck and they die.
And they piss on people.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know that, right? That's the fun fact. If you ever, don't walk under trees and congregate under trees during cicada season, because you'll feel little drops. And it's not like big drops. It's just like a little mist or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Them cicadas.
SPT.
R. Kelly.
It's the remix of the ignition.
I won't stand for that type of disrespect. Nope.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna flame
kids will get peed on.
I was about to say free R. Kelly, but it's like
he's right where he needs to be.
Kales, man. Me and my guys were talking about it the other day. I still play a lot of R. Kelly music, but I'm not one of those people that's going to be sitting there. Yeah, free R. Kelly, free Kales. Nah, man, he can stay where he at, bro.
See, but if his case had been like 8 or 9 years later, he could have just said he identified as a cicada and got away with it.
Hell yeah, yo, I'm part cicada. Hey, Carl, wow, you probably know. You said you can use cicadas. You can ground up cicadas for what? You can ground up cicadas for something to make.
Oh, yeah, I have heard that. I know what you're talking about.
But what is it? But what are you making?
I forgot. But yeah, you can.
I suppose cicadas.
Whatever it is ground up. Cicada.
Cicada.
Fool. Cicada.
Man, I got that's hard. That's easy.
I mean, you got the CIC part. What else could
ground? Well, you can make cicada paste. Cicada
paste. Yeah,
I don't know. You can make something cicada paste. Zeta paste. What is cicada paste made for? High protein, boil on them, crunch, fermented plate dish. I don't know, man. I don't know. You can use cicadas for something.
I heard that. Yeah. I don't know what it is though.
Cicada.
Maybe it's to get high or something like that.
They say you got cicada pizza, cicada, all this stuff. Anyway, nice Is Face shirt. Cicada.
Is Face?
Yeah, it's Face. That's Mac Dre, correct?
Yeah, it is Mac Dre. That's right, man. Rest in peace to Furl. Absolutely, man.
Paste is good.
You got the Crush Your Soul going.
You got that Crush Your Soul joint with Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy, man. We both representing for some of the dearly departed, man. I miss you, man. I miss you, Prodigy.
Hey, yo, I be forgetting these motherfuckers dead. Rappers. I be forgetting they dead, man. They live forever through their music and stuff, yo.
Their music, that's right.
Yeah. Didn't Prodigy say I throw a TV at you?
Yeah, I throw a TV at you, crazy. People say you crazy.
But back in the day, TVs was heavy. Imagine that one of them big ass TVs.
Old tube TVs. Hell yeah.
He's not talking about throwing a flat screen at you. He was talking about
which would be bad enough, honestly. I'm not looking forward to a 65-inch coming at me.
But I could duck that. I could duck a flat screen.
But you can take a 20-inch tube television and crush somebody with it. That thing is heavy.
He ain't that big, man. Why do they even that big? I throw a TV at you, crazy. My attitude is my attitude is real fucked up and mad shitty. I'm like, dang, that's one of the hardest beats and hardest songs. To me, Alchemist.
Keep it thorough.
Yeah, keep it thorough, yo. I keep it thorough, yo. Speaking of hardest beats and hardest raps, last Friday 2 albums dropped, but the mainstream joint was Action Bronson. And the video was Peppers. People didn't even realize it dropped. I saw the video drop with him and Rock Marciano. It's called Peppers, I should say.
Peppers.
And it's an amazing video.
If you were in New York, it's Peppers.
So you're
fine.
Yeah. But
hey, get the peppers.
Get the peppers, yo. Yeah. So the video came out. It makes sense for them to do Derringer produced the beat, by the way.
Derringer did, that's right. Planet Frog.
I don't know who did the other production. It doesn't really say. Do y'all know?
I think Bronson did some. I think Derringer did like the majority of it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, man. Derringer.
Thank you.
Derringer and Action Bronson and side note Mayhem Loren as well make some great music. Yeah. Derringer definitely laces them, and they know exactly what to do.
Lil Yachty had a pretty good verse. I can't front.
You know, Lil Yachty gets busy. He know how to rap. I think some people act like he can't.
The first iteration of him, no. But then he started ghostwriting.
Cold like Minnesota. You don't know
that wasn't.
It get cold like Minnesota.
That's not bars though, bro. The song is just.
But hold on. All right,
that's not bars, bro. It
ain't. I get it. I get it. Bars, bars is down at the, the foundation and the core of everything we love. I get it, man. But part of this hip hop music is just having fun, man, and being able to just
that's fun, but it's
okay.
And I like that song.
Okay, so
there's a place and time for everything. I think. I don't know.
Why is it when I pulled it up, the first thing I see on Reddit is VHS lyrics are crazy. I need some tits in my mouth. Don't give a fuck if there's kids in the house.
Yes.
What do I do? Come through. Yeah. Fuck. Take a shit in the house. Sit on the couch. Got up. Left some shit on the couch. What?
Who said that?
Yeah. Hey, yo, then he said he needs neck. He Tyler Robinson. I got all neck like Tyler Robinson. No. Lil Yachty said, that was Action Bronson. But yeah, Lil Yachty said, I need all neck like Tyler Robinson. That's the dude that killed Charlie Kirk.
As someone said, this made me restart the whole song.
So
okay, so Derringer was on there.
It's
and Kenny Beats. Those are the three people that did all the production.
Okay.
Kenny. And it says a lot of that shit says
human growth hormone.
A lot of it says that. Oh, that's Action Bronson. Lil Yachty's on the other one, on Triceratops, with Paul Wall.
Yeah. VHS is Action only. Action Bronson, man,
he
is another dude from that era that
he's funny.
We love to talk about, that you love to disparage as the lost times. But he was. I
wasn't disparage.
I mean, well, you love to classify as, but
it kind of was though.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was.
He's like every time we talk about it, we always have to put asterisk. Oh yeah,
put the Tim.
Action Bronson was getting busy. Oh yeah, Prodigy was getting busy.
They were. But a lot
Sean
of that music
was getting busy.
Man, yeah, they were. But a lot. It wasn't like it was.
Action Bronson and Harry Fraud.
VHS.
Oh yeah. Why does he say that? So I guess they worked on it together. But people were getting busy, but it was a time period of transition. Kind of like the 99 to 2000, whatever, when they were changing the equipment from analog to digital. So it's a time of changing the sound as well. And low-key festivals was so cool, bro. That's when you learned about a lot of this indie music. Pac Div, Asher Roth, Godzilla?
Godzilla. Yeah.
Godzilla. They was hot. Mellow Mushroom Group. What was Diamond District? All these is great music. There's a lot of Asia. Oh my God, Planet Asia. But a lot of these guys, if you ask the real majority of fans, they weren't listening to it, and they kept on saying hip hop is dead. I'm here to resurrect hip hop. And like,
you
blah,
just
blah.
said it, but that's the key, man. They weren't fans. They weren't real fans. These were casual fly-by. Yeah,
they didn't know where to find it.
Yeah, exactly.
They weren't looking for it.
No, they weren't being served it directly. Like the era of being a lazy consumer disappeared during that time that we're talking about. You couldn't be a lazy consumer. You had to be somebody who was a connoisseur who actively sought to satisfy your taste.
They didn't know how to. They didn't know what restaurants to go to. Therefore, when we're on MySpace,
they had the blog sites.
Now they are, but they weren't doing that. They were used to going to the CD store, and they were used to to the radio. When stuff was on blog sites, I know it's true because I keep on seeing people that were rapping saying hip hop is dead. I'm here to resurrect hip hop. Everybody, man, hip hop ain't living. I'm like, yo, look at so and so. Oh,
but that
really?
was the cornball copycats that all started saying that after because they felt like it was something that got gathered attention. What I was gonna say is that era was actually very vibrant. Dat Piff, all those sources, Two Dope Boys, This Is 50.com, OK Player, absolutely. Like there were so many sources for you to be able World Star when World Star was actually decent.
But it wasn't a lot of us. It wasn't a lot of us though.
Success and what we're kind of talking about is kind of dictated on your perspective. So, obviously mainstream wise, it hip hop had died. And that doesn't mean that there wasn't a ton of quality that was out, but much like a fire that has embers, the fire's dead, but it can easily be resurrected because that heat is still there, right?
Yes.
So, I think, in that era, we definitely had embers that were underneath the ash and that were still smoldering and still producing. We just weren't seeing it because there was no flame.
Well, it was some, but it wasn't like Ghostface was holding it down like a motherfucker, man. So, but even he wasn't even getting the credit it was due. Because I remember when one of the albums dropped, he was mad. He said, "Man, y'all bootlegged the album. I know y'all bought it, but no one bought it. And I know y'all downloaded it and said, if you come to the show, show me the album. I'll let you in free. We can get goosed out and have a powwow." I will remember these words forever. He said, "We can get goosed out and have a powwow." And my cousin Mario laughed. Said, "What? A powwow? Like Native Americans?" He didn't say Indians. He didn't say Indians. He said, like Native Americans, you get goosed out and have a powwow. I was like, yeah, you said that. He said, yo, everything Ghostface says is just so like incredible, yo. Like, why did he say that? He was like, yo, I don't know, but I bought the album. Like, people really ain't buying CDs no more like that. And so, yeah, that's one of them transitions. I don't know, you remember what album that was.
I'm trying to think about that because that's a hot line.
He said, we get goosed out and have a powwow. I don't know I don't think it was Ghostdini or Poetry.
No, it was probably on Big Doe Rehab did.
Was that before?
That was right before Ghostdini.
Then it had to be
Wizard
Big
of
Doe
Poetry.
Rehab. It had to be that then. Iron Man. Yeah, I'm looking at this.
The one when he was sitting in the throne.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I think it was Apollo Kids.
It was on Apollo Kids?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Apollo Kids. Ghostdini.
I was about to say, that didn't sound like an Apollo Kids line.
Yeah, it was Big Doe Rehab. It was Big Doe Rehab. Because then, yeah, good job. Because Wizard is Poetry came out in 2009, and that actually did very well. I know y'all got it. Maybe it was Fishscale. Maybe it was Fishscale, or maybe it was a Big Doe Rehab. I'm not sure. But if I type in there, get goosed out and have a powwow, maybe it will pop up.
Yeah, type it in Apple iTunes. Usually they can match. They're pretty good at matching.
No, he didn't say it. He didn't say it in a song. He said it in the interview on YouTube. Matter of fact, someone was holding the camera. Let's get goosed out and have a powwow. We're gonna drink with Ghostface, Grey Goose, and all of a sudden it's gonna rain. We're having a powwow.
What does rain have to do with it?
It doesn't a powwow like a rain dance or something?
No, sir. A powwow is just a meeting.
A party?
It's just a meeting. It's a gathering.
What is a powwow? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm Googling this.
Yeah, it's a meeting, man. It's a gathering.
It is. A social gathering held by many Native Americans in Canada first. Nations, community, celebrate, honor, and share cultures. Yeah. The rain dance is something totally different, huh? Word.
Yeah.
It's
my bad to all my Native Americans.
Powwows were typically reserved for multiple tribes coming together.
Word.
Or multiple factions of the same tribe,
right?
Groups of it.
But yeah, it was special gatherings. It wasn't just like hanging out, smoking. It was like, an actual official like gathering, right?
And there were various things occurring.
Yeah.
Not
Like a family reunion at
make
Six
decisions.
Flags.
Exactly. There you go. So
Or like the
Matching
Old Country Buffet.
T-shirts.
Old Country Buffet. They still got
Shout
an
out
Old Country Buffet. I miss those sweet cinnamon rolls. It was so warm. Yeah, y'all ain't
You
never.
ain't lying.
You got those,
Man,
bruh.
I used to love Old Country Buffet.
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
Used to love it.
Hey yo, but my bad. I got you off topic, man. We talked about the 2000s again. What were we talking about before?
I think that's if you're a longtime viewer of this show, you could probably piece together all the solo episodes or all the moments when we talk about this era of the 2000s, man. Like I think that's a discussion you and I are just gonna constantly kind of have different perspectives on, man. Because again, like I said, I totally understand your opinion on it, and I understand exactly what you're saying as far as it not being easily readily accessible. But I know for a fact
it was accessible, but they wasn't fine.
I took such an offense to that hip hop is dead shit.
Me too.
I got what Nas was saying, and I understood. I felt like I got it. Nas was being an artist, and he was making an artistic statement. And not only that, it was a statement in reflecting the culture and what was happening and all of that. I get all of that. But the people who started taking it and running it and just echo chambering it and just being parrots about it, man, some of the dumbest people I know in life. And I'm like, why would you even think that your opinion is worth the air that you use to breathe it out into to reality? Like, your opinion isn't valid. Shut the fuck up. So that's the only reason why I always have a nerve get triggered, I guess, when I hear that phrase, man, because it just brings me back to being at the front line of the war against fuck niggas and whack shit and just being like, no, not on my watch. It ain't happening.
I remember when I was with my OG, Icky Slick. By the way, we got a whole album done. It's been done for months. I guess we're getting the mix. Shout out to DJ Dread Eye and Icky Slick. Remember when we was on MySpace a long time ago, and we were watching. We were on MySpace, and one of his homies that he knew a long time ago was Lame. It wasn't his homie. I guess it was somebody he knew. He had a shirt off with a big old goofy smile on with a nipple ring. I don't
like this person already.
Yeah. Not the stud nipple ring. It's one nipple ring. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget this shit.
I'm picturing like with a pirate nipple ring or something. I don't like whoever this guy is. I don't like
the loop.
The nipple ring.
Hoop. Like the ones they used to pay for their funerals with.
Oh my God. Anyway. In his bio, it said, "I'm here to save and resurrect hip hop. Hip hop is dead. This, that, and the third." And I was like, "Man, he better be spitting some fire." Then I turned on the music. It was horrible.
I mean, you didn't even have to tell me that it was horrible. You told me this was a man that was walking around with a single nipple ring on.
Yeah, it was one.
I don't care what type of music he makes. That's not my genre.
But here's the deal.
I don't think that's going to be good music.
But
I'm going to jump out on a limb there and say that I'm probably not into that.
Around that time, I was kind of like being around him and my other guy, Shadow Tooth from the Shadow Hunters. They were both very negative about everything. They hated everything. Yeah. Matter of fact, we formed a coalition called Fumes. And it was called "Fuck You, Motherfuckers." Everybody sucks. That's what Fume stood for. Fuck you, crazy. Motherfuckers. Everybody sucks. And so we just hated everything. But before then, I loved it. Anything that sounded good, I liked it. Like anything that sounded good. But hanging around them, it kind of changed my mind to fuck everybody, man. We're the dopest. But it's still in the back of my mind. I still if it sounds good, I'm gonna like it. So I gave it a chance. And it was pretty bad, bro. Yeah. Even to this day, if anything that sounds good, I'm going to give that a chance. Shout out to Fillmore Green. Pink Pantheress is dope, yo. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That motherfucker be, don't speak to me. Yeah, that shit, anything that's, oh my God. 21 Children? They're this punk group out of South Africa. They got a song called Ice Cube. I'm in the car with my daughter and we're singing, Ice Cube, Ice Cube, Ice Cube. They're 4 guys out of the village, 21 children. They got a song. Here's my songs.
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Looney Bin. That reminds me of Old Dirty Bastard taking more medicine in the G building. You know what I'm saying? But Ice Cube, they just saying today was a good day lines. Then at the hook, they're just saying Ice Cube, Ice Cube,
Oh,
Ice
really?
Cube is going crazy.
Okay. Well,
Ice Cube. Today
I
was
gotta
a
check it
good
out.
day.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that
like
shit.
my Ice Cube. That sounds like the Ice Cube that I'm into.
Yes, today was a good day. Oh yeah. Word. It's a great song, man. And it makes me just want to like mosh. Yeah. And I said in the song the other day, moshing is like the only time I ever felt like so free. Like free. Yeah. But then why I didn't do it as much as I probably should to or like to, because like I had nobody to go with. Word. Els wasn't going with me to the masquerade. You know what I'm saying? Razul Allah was not going to the masquerade upstairs to heaven to Marsh. You know what I'm saying? Smith Oldbar. They ain't going. They're not going up there with me. Yo, man, y'all want to go sneak into heaven and see what they doing up there? Yeah. I heard Seven Dust up there. Seven Dust in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go back? Who the fuck is Seven Dust? They smoking angel dust? They getting high? Nah, man. It's this black dude who he does metal. But he does a black dude do metal? Yeah, I didn't know, man, until like I came here and like he started singing and I didn't know it was a black dude. Man, I ain't going up there with them crazy white people. Oh, all right, let's go.
And just so you know, Seven Dust is actually a
from
pesticide.
Here. It is? I did not know.
The Seven Dust, yeah, it's the name came from the pesticide.
Oh man. Okay.
I didn't know. They say representation is everything. Seeing that group, knowing they're from here, from Atlanta, it made me be like, what the fuck? And then actually just going to the masquerade.
Them and In Living Color both were phenomenal.
Shout out In Living Color.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. But if I was a little younger and I knew, being in Atlanta, I'm going to phrase this. Being in Atlanta, everybody likes anything. But going to the masquerade and seeing those 3 areas in the backyard, pause. Yeah. And just seeing a lot of us at any show. Shout out to the masquerade. It makes you open your eyes.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. The old masquerade though was insanely great. And part of it was because they would have 3 completely different genres of music playing and 3 different venues. You'd have like some weird Baroque stuff, like with a dude and an upright bass playing in Purgatory, and then you'd have like a hip hop show in Hell, and then I know we played in Hell one night, and there was a hip hop group upstairs, and I can't even remember who it was, but you could see the ceiling in Hell.
That's why I went up there. That's why I went up there, because you can see the ceiling bouncing. I was at Slum Village the first time that I went up there. I snuck up in that bitch with my homie Els, and I just go. I'm like, what the fuck is going on up there? Like, are we safe? Like, what the fuck? And that's the reason why I went up there. Hell, Purgatory, and like when the AC3 was at the masquerade.
Heaven.
It was. I saw. I'll never forget. It was Tech Nine dancing his ass off in the back with the white face Juggalo paint on. Yep. I was like, man, this fucking dance.
A3C was such a.
I didn't know motherfucking dance.
A3C was the reason that the masquerade was made, man. Like, I mean, I feel like it took such good advantage.
It was perfect, man.
Of the masquerade property, like the 3 different rooms, like you said, the backyard.
Yep, the outdoor venue.
It was a great time when it was up there. I feel like those were the best years, like that 3rd year, maybe, I guess it was, or whatever year it was
I think so.
The last year it was at that property before it spread out into the neighborhoods. That was probably
Chino
one of the
XL?
best years.
Chino XL killed it. Was you there when Chino XL was there in the field? And Freeway was out there?
I believe so. Freeway, yep. I mean, A3C stayed with a great lineup. It hurts that A3C isn't still happening. You know what I mean?
It's
I mean, it ain't what it was.
I got two stories to tell for AC3. Shout out to my homegirl Free. I remember, forget what A3C it was, but I saw her coming this way. I came this way. I saw orange around this woman. I saw like her aura. Like, what the fuck? I said, quick, let's take a picture. We took a picture. I was in love with her right then. Right then, I fell in love with that woman, yo. Whoa. Took a picture. I got her Instagram or Twitter or something. I think her Twitter. Yeah, after that, man, I was in love with that woman right there. So I met her at AC3. Yeah, that shit was dope. I forgot the other story. Shout out to Free. I haven't talked to her in a very long time, but Free, you know I love you, and I still love you, yo. You're an awesome person. You're an awesome human being. You know what I'm saying? Where. But that was incredible, that A3C, yo. At the Masquerade. What else happened at the Masquerade that was crazy as fuck? Some shit happened. I forget. Yeah, but it was dope.
Oh, I've seen all kinds of wild shit at the Masquerade.
At the Masquerade. Other than that,
we went to see a band called Fear Factory, which was an amazing heavy metal band with kind of an electronic edge back in the 90s. And so we went to see them at the Masquerade, and they were playing In Heaven. One of my favorite drummers, one of the best heavy metal drummers of all time, Gene Hoglan, was playing.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. And for those of us who were around and played the Masquerade a lot, we kind of had special access. So even though Hell was closed that night, I could go down there and use the bathroom in Hell because I knew all the bouncers and all the people that worked at the Masquerade. So I went down, and if you know Hell, the stage was there, and there was like a raised area on the side, and there was a little hallway that would go back, and that's where bands would unload. Like there was an outlet door to the dock area, and then there was a bathroom back there behind the stairs, and there were stairs that went up to the green rooms for Heaven.
Yeah.
And I walk in and I open the door to the bathroom in Hell, and Dino, the lead guitar player for Fear Factory, who's like 4'9" and like 200 pounds, like,
whoa.
And he is just fucking this groupie chick on the counter in the bathroom in Hell. And I just kind of went, oops, and closed the door.
That's hilarious.
That is a real stubby guy.
Yeah. And I mean, just, I don't, you ever watch, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Of course.
Okay. You know, Frank?
Yeah. That's how you look like.
Okay. Danny DeVito. Yeah. It reminded me of Frank banging some chick, basically. That's what it kind of looked like.
That's a porno that I don't need to see.
Yeah. And Hell was so gross. The bathrooms back there were so gross. I don't even know what he was thinking. That was terrible.
He's
you know what he
something.
was thinking?
How'd the girl look, though?
Honestly, I was so shocked. I didn't even register.
Where had to be some garbage juice.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of whoa! I was so shocked, and I just turned, closed the door.
I just pulled up a picture of this guy.
Danny DeVito. You send it to us?
Am I wrong?
Oh man,
am I wrong?
That's him. Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's Danny DeVito.
So
as a singer, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Feeve hit me back, and he said group, and he said had question marks. So there's no group album. It's just a single they had.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yo.
I don't even know why you kind of jumped to the conclusion that it was a group album.
But it just had X's.
X's just mean and.
Was a group.
He's like, word. Okay. Yeah, but anyway. No, what was the other? So hold on, man. Let's rotate back since Feeve got back to you. What was the other album that came out? Or the other project that came out? Yep, Do or Die Part 3. Do or Die Part 3.
Yeah, but it was boring. It was boring. Matter of fact, shout out to Show Rocker. You see right now, anybody listen to that new AZ? I said, it's okay, kind of boring. Someone said, yep. And he said, yep, agreed. It sounds like the same song over and over again. And that's what's happening with a lot of these albums that I be hearing from our old heroes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you who didn't let us down over the past couple weeks. Chubbs put out a dope album.
Shout out Chubbs.
Jay Royale put out a dope album.
Shout out Jay Royale.
Conspiracy put out 2 projects.
Chubbs is bubbling right now, yo. Chubbs is definitely
Holden
going
put
up.
out an album. I mean, we've been eating, bro.
Oh, shout out to what's my guy on that album on Chubbs' album?
Who?
The tattoos on his face. Blizz.
Blizz from Juice.
Yeah, Blizz. That's my guy right there, yo. He probably don't even know that's my guy. I remember I saw him up there in New York, yo. Shout out to Blizz, yo.
Yeah, man. I'm a fan of his name. I think that's just one of those dope ass names.
He is a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Blizz, yo. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't get enough credit out here or not getting enough shine. I think he's one of them. Well, shout out to Blizz.
But yeah, to your point though, shout out Chubbs.
Yeah,
he's another one of those people that I feel like is like you're saying, they're out here, but they may not get as much of the accolades or credit. Although I think in Chubb's case, it's kind of hard not to give him those props because he stays putting out a project. You know, it hasn't been that long between his last album and this one coming out, I don't think. But I say all that to say, you know, he included a bunch of people on here that are kind of like that. People that I feel like are on the edge, the periphery, you know, just kind of in the top of mind. As soon as you say their name, people are like, oh yeah, they dope. Like AM Early Morning, Oxomni, Brad Pitt, like we just had on.
Yeah,
you know, Brad Pitt. You know what I mean?
Brad. I don't know why you gave him his old name though.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, forgive me. 448 Brad, formerly
but they
known as Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but they did label him on there. It's like some people don't spell my name right on the joint, but we already know what it is. But that goes to his old account, not to his one. And I bought Early Mornings on that joint too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. AM, you know, shout out AM, man. He, you know, we ain't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, but he's bubbling up. He's bubbling up. He had 17,000 monthly listeners right now, so that he's doing very, very well. In our genre, our lane, if you're at 10,000, you're doing a great job because it's basically by yourself, no fucking, there's no machine behind you. There's no promotion behind you. If you're doing 10K, you're doing an excellent job. You're doing excellent.
So yeah. I know DeRuster did the artwork for it, but it also lists DJ Ruster on track 12. Yeah. Is that DeRuster as well?
Yeah.
Or DeRuster?
Yeah,
DJing on that. I mean, I've
absolutely.
seen him. He used to cook a lot on his live, and he's amazing on the turntables for sure.
He's a multi-talented hip hop aficionado.
Yes, but the artwork for that looks so sick.
Yeah, I don't like to do
that. It's all done in this like it's sewn together like yarn and you know, really, I mean, really impressive.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that shit. He did it though.
Shout out to Rooster the Rasta. You know, he thinks outside the box, and I think that's because he does a lot of drugs. But
he definitely will show off some really great shit. Yeah,
he always has some prime cannabis product that I can't wait to test when I get over across the pond. But yeah, man, no, he's a great creative mind, man. He's just a dope dude, bro. So I'm glad that more and more people in the past couple of years have really started recognizing him and kind of networking with him and letting him be exposed and, you know, get his shine on. He deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
He was here in the United States of America. Wait, he is in Canada right now.
Who?
The Rooster.
What?
He is close to Toronto.
See, he's got to let me know. I got fam up there. They'll take care of him.
He is really close. He actually has his location. He can't see it. That's where he at. Oh man, I did the nightcrawler.
Wow. He must have just came over here today or something. Or
no, he's been here. He's been in America. I think he's when it's America. No, I think he was been in Canada. I don't think he came to.
He must be just visiting because he lives in Germany.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just visiting.
I gotta hit him up. Hit him up while he's in Toronto. He's got to swing by and see my niece and my nephew at the dispensary.
Well, okay.
To get him taken care of.
But he's right close to Toronto. Is saying it's like Toronto. Well, he's not like really close. What is Sudbury?
Sudbury? Yeah, it's a city outside of Toronto.
Yeah, he's like between Toronto and Sudbury.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was 8 hours ago, and then he's outside. But the Roosters, he's been over. I think he's been over for like a week. Where's Waldo in him, or like where's Nardwar in him, or whatever? Like, yeah, he's here.
Has he been posting it?
He posted.
Or do you just have his GPS tracker?
No, that'd be weird. Wouldn't
that? Would be.
No,
oh, I see. It's weird. In his stories.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be weird if he gave it. Like, I have other people have on location, but like, yeah, but no.
If
but
he just had it still on randomly, that would be weird.
Nah.
Like, oh yeah. It's crazy that you guys brought him up. I'm actually following him. What are you doing online? Like, well, kind of online. I mean,
I'm tracking him.
Yeah, I'm tracking him. Okay.
I had him chipped a few years ago.
Yo, that is wild.
Yeah.
I had bro chipped. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Mordecai.
Yikes.
What movie that from? Mordecai. I forget. Oh, my speaker done turned off. I was looking to go see his other page, but I guess that page is gone. It got hacked.
Yeah, he had two for a second, but yeah, shout him out though, man.
One was
enjoy Canada.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
What up? Shout out to Philadelphia 76ers. Their owner who owns the Washington Commanders and the Hurricanes, who actually are a great team. That's the best team that he owns. He's in the Epstein files, meeting with Epstein whenever Epstein was. Yeah. That's why they curse. That's why they can't win no games, yo.
Well,
because he was meeting with Epstein after Epstein got caught in the kitty section. Know what I mean? Word.
So here we go. This year, we have a fun experiment that we can try. If the New York Knicks win the NBA playoffs this year, it was written in the Epstein files that the playoffs were already picked for the past 10 years. Google it now, and it had 2026 NBA champion was going to be the New York Knicks. So if that happens, I think we can officially put to sleep the argument that NBA is rigged, because it is 100% officially rigged at that point.
But there shouldn't be any argument. The Donaghy scandal told us everything we needed to know.
That is true. Yeah, the refs.
We've known. Yeah,
everybody's concerned about the players, but it was the refs the whole time.
No, the refs control all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Lakers.
Foul.
What
do you mean a foul?
Yeah.
Foul. Tee you up. You're making too many points. You're going to ruin the spread for us. Get out.
You're ruining the spread.
Yeah. Lakers was, But I don't give a fuck if it was rigged or not. I probably shed a tear if the motherfucking Knicks win the shit.
Oh, you're going to be unbearable if the Knicks win.
They gonna win.
I'm calling into the podcast. I'll have P-Ro fill in for me.
Word. Whatever, man. Hey, yo, it's a long time coming.
That's what we should do. We should just have an all guest star podcast.
So they can deal with
Lukey,
insufferable Lukey.
It's just Lukey talking shit about the Knicks the whole time with random people.
It's gonna be a guest.
Like, who's available? Who wants to be on the podcast? Oh, you guys want to interview me? Well, no, not really. We really just want you to deal with Lukey.
And they're gonna be like, "Hey, let's talk about the project just dropped." No, man, Brunson dropped 30.
Right?
30,
were the Knicks on your project? No, because they won the finals. Knicks.
Yeah, fuck music. I don't even fuck about music. I have a fuck about music. I can't front. We are looking so good against inferior opponents.
Yeah, that's a great statement. But no, hold on, man. Before you even start dissing them that heavily, man, the 76ers really just broke everybody's hearts, man, by getting swept like that. I mean, everybody who wasn't from New York, let me say. But like,
Let me look at this.
people really thought that this was the year that Harden finally actually showed up. This was the year
Harden's
that Paul
Cavaliers, bro.
George actually did something. This is the year that Embiid actually did something. But if they hadn't had to play the Knicks first off, they might have done okay.
No, bro. They did a great job against the Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah,
who shot
handled them.
They shot. Okay, you live by the 3, you die by the 3, bro. Them. It seemed like there's a lid in that basket, bro. Yeah, but
it's a magnet.
If we go back to the Knicks, we've lost 2 games in the playoffs by a total of how many points? 2 points.
Oh wow!
Yes,
that's a wild stat.
Yeah, 2 points. We won all other games by an extraordinary margin. One was like 8, but we've been kicking tail ever since. We've been on a 7-game win streak.
Yep.
We lost game 2 by 1 point in New York, and we lost game 3, which we had a chance to win. I ran out the arena, and I'll never go back to a playoff Knicks game again at State Farm Arena by 1. Miles Bridges could have hit that shot and won the game, but he missed it. That's his bread and butter, is that mid-range, and he missed. After that, not Miles Bridges, what was it? Mikal Bridges. He go like
Bridges.
This. Yeah, he go like this whenever he makes a shot. I don't know what that is. He stopped doing it, but he make a shot, he'd be like this.
You know what
I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Big nuts? No, he ain't doing the big nuts. He's going left and right. He's going left and right. He's going left and right, though. He's not going like this. Big nuts, yeah. Yeah, but yo, we're doing an awesome job. Everything's clicking. We're playing a stellar defense because they ain't scoring no points either. Like, wow. But Philly did score points this game. They scored points. They scored over 50 in the first half. But
you talking about the last game where they got swept? The last game 4?
Yeah, they scored over 50.
Where they stayed down by an average of 30 points the entire game, essentially.
They scored 50 points in the first half. They did,
but the Knicks had 80 at that point.
Yes, they scored 33 in the second quarter.
The Knicks shot the most 3-pointers in a playoff game.
They won. They tied. They tied. Making the most too.
That's right. Yep.
Making the most. Check it out. They scored. It was over in the first quarter, 43-24. But in the second quarter, they scored 33 points. To get to 100, you had to score 25 in each quarter. 24 is okay. 33 is okay. But we was mad. And our starters didn't play the fourth quarter. OG Anunoby, shout out to Missouri, he ain't played the whole last 2 games.
No, he was hurt.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jack Harris is in the Epstein files. Well, Epstein's playing in the kiddie section. Him and Howard Lucknick, you know what I'm saying? They over there with their kids and nannies. I think they were exchanging nannies.
They got a Howard Lucknick mask on at Epstein files.
Epstein Island. I saw that.
I was like, wait a minute, excuse me? That's crazy. They're like, how can you say you weren't in the Epstein files when there's a literal mask of you on the Epstein property that people have referred to? It's the mask that looks like that guy.
That is wild.
That looks like that guy. What?
Yo, that is wild. That's crazy. Wild. Yeah,
hey, man, it's some sick things going on, man. Like, I feel like, as we all get older, our innocence dissolves more and more, right? The things that we feel like couldn't be a thing, couldn't possibly be true, and we find out more and more that they are true, and that it is the way you think it is, and all that type of stuff. I mean, this Epstein thing, it for people this young, a lot of young people in this era to find out about this, that this was a thing, and then see the names that were attached to it, and nothing's really happening to people about it, like that alone, I'm sure, is fucking up a whole generation of kids. They're just like, well, I mean, you're telling me there are documents of these people kidnapping and abusing these people, and nothing has happened to them. Nothing's going to happen to them. So anytime a kid goes missing, anytime that a person is abused, I should just be like, oh, well, that's just the way it is.
I mean, you have to look at it.
What?
Isn't so like? I mean, my bad. Look at it. Isn't like 80 or 90% of sexual assaults not even prosecuted or something like that? It's like a astronomical number.
Stat. That's crazy.
It's like it's kind of hard to prove grape. I'd see Carl getting monetized. Yeah.
So I know that as far as the Epstein files, it's here in the United States, nothing is happening. There are definitely repercussions that are happening in other parts of the world for people that are on that. But there again, it's no different to rich people than tax evasion. It's as easy to dodge as unpaid parking tickets for them. And that's the problem is if this was a street gang that was scooping up kids on the street, well, someone would do something about that. But we can't upset the apple cart if it's the rich white people that are running everything. Well, that's it's nothing's ever going to come from it. And I know Marjorie Taylor Greene basically flipped on Trump and said, no, this is unacceptable. And she was even threatened. And I'm no fan of Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think she's insane. But kudos to her for at least having
some balls,
the balls to stand on this. Because it's like we're saying that nothing matters. If you can't look out for the safety of children, if this oligarchy of rich white people is more important than the safety of children, then nothing's ever going to get fixed. We're fucked.
Definitely.
And the bad part, and I don't want to hold you again too long, but the bad part is when the prosecutors originally got a hold of all the stuff and they had that press conference, and what they said, we would like to make some charges stick, or we'd like to go after it, but we feel as if we went after this, if we truly pursued this, that the system would be destroyed. So that it's like, wait a minute. So you're not, how high up does this go? Obviously, we know the answer is it's all of y'all, right? But for them to confirm it and basically say that, this is the type of case that if we start pulling the strings, society
is going to crumble.
Crumble for who? I'm not in the Epstein files. Nobody else I know is in it. So all of us, be good.
But the problem is all the people that are in it.
Those people.
But the problem is all the people are in it are the people that own all of the products that we use, all the products we consume, all of the.
Right. Let's stop.
I mean,
Let's
everything. I mean, I'm going as local as I can on everything now.
That's a fucking fact. That's what we got to do. We got to create our networks again, man. We got to just plug in with each other. They rely upon the fact that people have gotten so comfortable without having discomfort in their life. They will pretty much do everything they can to keep a certain level of convenience and ease in their life, and that those powers that be can fuck you over pretty much indefinitely as long as they keep you in a certain state. And that's what they're benefiting off of right now.
Mm-hmm. They are. And shout out to R. Kelly. You ain't had enough money, G. I'm saying,
Kells might come home, bro. I mean,
he ain't enough money. He ain't enough money.
He might come home.
Bill Cosby, you ain't enough money.
Again, I don't know that it's the money.
Yeah. I don't think it's just money alone. I don't think it's money alone.
The businesses. Bill Cosby didn't have enough money. You know what I'm saying? Well,
here's something. Speaking of, as we're talking about pop people in jail and having money. So, Michael Jackson movie, the Michael Jackson biography movie's out. I haven't seen it yet. Mm-mm. I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. Sometimes that's a controversial take for some people because they always want to point out the trial and the tribulations of Michael Jackson. But Michael was always talking about them coming after him and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. There's a timeline you can follow that shows that when Michael Jackson tried to do something and he was told no, and then he did it anyway, or he did what he wanted to do, did something in response. There are various things that started happening to him, attentions that he started getting, allegations started being made, right? Until eventually he was ran out of the industry, put to the fringes of the industry, and eventually dies from this drug overdose. On a surgery.
Administered drug overdose.
An administered drug overdose. My wife worked on that story, by the way. She was at that trial. So I know about that. Yeah,
look, and if I can,
administered drug dose.
Yeah, if I can, I will say this, and I have always been a gigantic fan of Michael Jackson. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I don't believe he ever did anything inappropriate with kids. I will tell you, I'm also no psychologist, but I've spent 53 years on this planet, and I understand people from my years in management and learning to motivate and work with people and understand people, that when you take the childhood that he had, robbed of his childhood, and understand the abuse that he suffered, it explains a lot of his behavior. And it has nothing to do with sexuality with children. It has everything to do with him wanting other people to experience the joy that he was allowed to experience now, but was never allowed to experience as a child.
Yes.
And you have people like Corey Feldman, who was, very much involved in all of that to this day will, adamantly swear, that guy would never touch a child like that. Did he put himself in really, really weird positions? There are guys that will pick a girl up to give her a ride home, and then she decides she's going to cry rape. Sometimes you put yourself in bad positions. There are managers that have had closed doors conversations with a woman. We're trained. Don't put yourself in bad positions. Yeah. Michael Jackson put himself in a lot of weird positions, having kids over to his ranch and all that stuff. Yeah. But I don't think his intention was ever evil, ever. I don't think, it seems so out of character for him. Yeah, and so, the documentaries, and I haven't seen this new one. I know it's more focused on his beginnings, and I think it ends in the early 80s. It doesn't cover his whole career.
No.
But
it ends before all of the stuff that we're talking about.
Right. But the stuff that came out with all of the Neverland Ranch and all this stuff, I don't buy it. I think it's too easy to pay people to say shit.
Yeah.
And people will take a paycheck, and ruin somebody's life because $50,000 to pay a lot of debts, or $100,000 to pay off my mortgage, and sure, I'll say this and I'll say, you know what I mean? It's too convenient.
These are people that know they can pay money to ruin your life. You understand what I'm saying? They will ruin your life because they can get paid off of your death.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson's publishing is no longer owned by the Jackson family.
Nope.
But now this new Michael Jackson movie's out. And all the Michael Jackson catalog sales that are about to come from a new generation of people discovering Michael Jackson and being enthralled by the magic of Michael Jackson music, right?
Yep.
The Jackson family, his kids, they're not going to see none of that. His kids are the ones that sold the publishing.
Yeah, and the publishing was much more than just his. He used to buy up publishing rights
Well,
for all kinds of music.
That's
the
what
Beatles.
He asked about. Yeah, he
was
got
brilliant.
Paul McCartney because Paul McCartney. Well, so you know the story of that, which I thought was
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Paul McCartney was joking that every time Little Richard songs play, or every time he was saying something about every time somebody's songs plays, he makes money off of it. And Michael Jackson was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, I own it. I own their publishing. I own it. So I make their money. They don't get any money from that." And Michael was like, it raised his eyebrow, in an intelligent way, like, "Oh shit, that's a new revenue stream." But it also raised his eyebrow to the dickheadery and fuck shit that happens in the music industry, and how artists, when you create something, you may not own your creation, which may bear fruits for generations, and you don't even eat from it.
Most didn't. And that was the big thing with the record contracts that were coming out 70s, 80s, well, and way before, but all through the 90s. It was artists started to realize, well, wait, I'm making all this music and then I don't own any of it. So you started in the mid 90s getting artists that would throw out the 2 remaining albums that they had contract for, and they just put some whatever out, and then hold off until their contract was up so that they could sign something new that allowed them to then bargain for those publishing rights.
Also, it was a tad bit, that's what the money. It was a tad bit more with the Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson beef.
Well, yeah, because Michael Jackson went and bought the Beatles catalog from Sony.
Paul McCartney said, "You will never have more money than me," or something like that. Unless
he had that Michael Jordan syndrome.
Yeah,
don't challenge him because he's gonna step up.
So what happened? Michael Jackson bought the catalog of the Beatles, and then Paul McCartney hated Michael Jackson after that.
Mike bought I think he threatened Eminem that he was going to buy his catalog or a piece of his catalog because Eminem said something jokingly about him in a song. He's like, "That's fine. I'll just buy his catalog. I'll buy his music."
That's the most gangster shit ever. Also, I just looked.
He told that to Biggie, no, it couldn't have been Biggie. It was. He told that to somebody.
I was looking right here. Drake has 89.7 million monthly listeners. Guess how many Michael Jackson has now? A dead man.
100 million.
98.
Almost.
So a dead man. That's more. I don't think it was up there.
Hey, look, as big an album as Thriller was, I remember first hearing Off the Wall. And that album is banger after banger.
Off the Wall is the shit.
Oh my God. Oh, don't
get me started, Carl. I'm a Michael Jackson fan, bro. And that was my Off the Wall and Thriller. Those two albums,
they were incredible. Incredible.
Man,
crap.
You can tell me shit about Michael Jackson.
Okay, whenever you see me,
that's Thriller.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, whenever you see me lay down in pictures like this, that's why I be laying down. I mean, that and Lionel Richie. Like Aaron Hall can lay down.
They said when you lay down like that, that's going to be a classic album because of all those people that you're naming.
All right, I'm doing that for the Bomb Mars Now album.
There you go.
Just me.
Go. That's the cheat code.
Indeed. Well, we've been on it for a while. It's been really constructive talking. This back and forth machine gun, bang, bang, bang. True indeed. Shout out to Feed the Family. Y'all be safe over there. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Enjoy your tour. Enjoy your world tour.
The rest are hanging out in Canada.
Yeah.
I got to hit him up. Hit him up.
True indeed. Oh, shit. Did Feed hit me back? Probably thought I was asking a dumbass question, yo. It was a dumbass question.
Probably because you were asking a dumbass question.
Yeah, man.
He's a smart dude. He can see that coming.
Yeah, he's like, why?
Yeah, but he already know I be saying some wild shit though, man. That's a good dude right there, yo.
Yep. Shout out.
I really thought.
Yes.
What is that?
Biggest UFO.
You got all those G-Shocks on. Those some new Terror
Oh,
Squad.
hey, I don't know if y'all are into watches, but it probably just happened. Actually, I think it's happening at the end of this week when this comes out. No, no, it's already happened. But anyway, Swatch
Ooh,
is teaming up with Audemars PJ, and they're doing special Swatch watches that are in the style of the patented world famous Futures bottom bitch identifier watch, the Audemars PJ. And they're going to be available for normal people prices. When I say normal people price, I mean like, probably I think $500, something like that.
Normal people prices here.
Yeah, but it's there for you if you want to stun on people with a Swatch watch.
wow.
It looks. I like watches, so that's why it even landed on my radar. But some purists
Royal
are
Pop.
screaming, yeah, the Royal Pop collection. There you go.
Yes.
You see it.
Yep.
Some people are talking about, oh, that's crazy, but apparently, and they're disdaining it. But apparently, Swatch has teamed up with various high-end watchmakers in the past, and they've done similar type of releases under this pop
It's been
label.
years since I've had a Swatch watch.
Yeah, bro. When I saw Swatch, I was intrigued. I was like, "What?" And then I saw what they were doing with it. I was like, "Oh man,
it looks cool."
It does. Sure. It looks very cool, bro. I might have to treat myself. Father's Day coming up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Father's Day is coming up.
Well, I can't actually, man. So yeah, we got in a car accident, or I didn't, but my wife did.
Oh no,
the car got totaled. Yeah, man.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's all right. She's good.
Okay.
She's good. She was on her way home from work, and she got not T-boned, but almost T-boned, and hey, our car took it like a champ. You know what I mean? It
nice.
And the airbags went off. Front end
airbag goes off.
Was totaled. Absolutely. I'm sure there was some frame damage as well. But the other car looked like it ran into a brick wall. So I was like, oh man, yep. So I'm looking for another car just like the one I just had to get for her, because that car proved its point. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good money. That's a safe car.
Shout out the brand.
Oh, Audi. It was Audi,
There you
Shout out young Audi,
No, they're incredible.
German engineering. Oh, and the car that it crushed was a BMW. So guess what? Germans win.
Yeah, but even though my brother's going to hate this because he's a huge BMW fan, they're not.
I love BMW too.
Oh, they're great, but they're not built safety wise like Audis are, like Volvos, like Volkswagens.
Yeah.
They're just a different breed. That's why I still drive a Volvo. Had one of them save my life. So,
hey man, see, and I think that's exactly why I'm saying I think I have this newfound brand loyalty appreciation for Audi, man, because I saw it in action. Yep. I saw it in action. The BMW hit her going like 50 miles per hour.
God dang!
And all that happened was that the car was going this way, got hit, and it just knocked her car straight. That's it. Knocked it a 90-degree angle or 45 degrees. That's it. And damaged that front end. That other car was exploded all over the street. And it was a BMW 5 Series. You know what I mean?
Ash in the car?
No, she was coming home from work. Okay, this was like 8 a.m. one day. But yeah, so yeah, and that was the other thing. Yeah, if Ash had been in the car, that's the type of thing you got to think about, man. But yeah, no, she all right. She good. It's just time to get a new car. So yeah, no, I can't buy that watch. I have to be more responsible. Full circle moment. I wish I could get that watch, but I can't. Not right now.
Did you see when Feeve got in an accident with his car?
Yeah.
That shit was bugged out too.
Yeah. Hey, bro, these accidents, life be life.
What is going on with some of these drivers though, man?
Hey man, people are terrible drivers out here.
Yes.
And a lot of it comes down to these damn phones. People will be distracted,
just not paying attention,
getting hit while they driving, all that stuff, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be more focused.
Too many accidents that happen like that. Exactly.
I'll be more. I'm not trying to wreck.
I'm paying attention, like, oh,
yeah,
this
girl.
Because I live where I live, deer are so prevalent.
Deer.
If you don't keep your head on a swivel, you're going to get popped. And so, yeah, I mean, and I do a lot of night driving up here as well. So I just, as much as I love to speed on these back roads and side roads, nope.
Yo, it'd be so dark, bro. It'd be pitch black, dark. Yeah, I was like, where there's like no light pollution.
Yes.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a thing too. Yeah, really is. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got before we get off here, yo?
Man, I got something for you, man. Standing on business, man. Chuck Chan and Primo Jab is out now.
Yes,
it's out now. Check it out.
Artwork by the master Dave Proch.
Dave Proch laced us with the ill artwork.
Crushed it. It's so
Killed
cool.
It. I love it. Shout out DJ Grasshopper, the only feature on the album. He loaned his DJ techniques to the album. But yeah, man, standing on business. It's me and Chuck Chan just having a good time. Chuck Chan laced me with some ill beats like usual. And this time I'm telling a tale of a businessman.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. We don't generally prop ourselves up, but you have been on a really, really solid run, my friend, and I love the work that you've been putting out. I mean, Apocalyptico, is that
Apocalypto?
Yeah. Obviously, the Jab Goblin albums are two of my favorites, but I mean, just the
Revenge of Jab Goblin.
You've been on a run, man. I'm loving it. I'm glad you're working hard.
Thanks, man. This is, and I appreciate that, Carl. This actually is the latest in a year I've gone without releasing something because I really want to demonstrate, I really want to put out some good quality works, music for people to ride to and kick it with. So it took a little bit longer for this one to come together than I wanted, but it happens. Everything happens for a reason. And here it is. Now it's out. Yeah, man. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for listening. Check this out. Let me know what y'all think when you hear it. Dope merch on the Primo Jab Factory site if you want some. Yeah, shout out the Jab Goblin. Shout out my man Hobgoblin. You know what I mean? Shout out Uncle Fester. Oh yeah, that's another update in case y'all didn't know if you hadn't been noticing.
I got a collection.
Shout out Bless. I
got a collection. I got some Jab in the tuck.
You can't even find that. I was about to say, you're not going to be able to find me and Uncle Fester's works online right now. They are taken down. Uncle Fester said, fuck Spotify. So I stand in solidarity with him. So there is no What Do Sounds Smell Like online. There is no What Do Colors Taste Like online.
Great albums.
Yeah, man. If you happen to want one, you can still find a physical copy of What Do Sounds Smell Like. I think there are 2 left for sale. Maybe less than that. Maybe only 1. But I'm thinking about doing a pressing for What Do Colors Taste Like. But yeah, we'll see.
Yep, you should.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, right now, like I said, it's all about standing on business, man. Standing on business.
I'm cooking up something. Like I said, I got the Is Sickless package, part 2. It released 10 years ago with me, Icky Slick. That shit is hard. We're gonna get canceled. He had to edit a lot of stuff out of my verses because in the first one we gay bashed or Slick gay bashed, like Doom on Batty Boys, but we didn't know it was wrong. It wasn't really gay bashing. We didn't know, and so now we on it. But a couple of lines is fucked up. The Amani Khalif line. Know who Amani Khalif? Yeah, you think you a man, but you really a bitch. Amani Khalif. Remember the boxer that beat up the girl, the Italian boxer?
Oh,
yeah. You think you a man, but you were really a bitch like Amani Khalif? Yeah. You think you? Wow. Yeah, as I said, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of little lines that Dread I took out, so we won't get canceled. But I got something secret I'm cooking up, and right now, this might be my best shit. This might be the one to put me on the map. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay. It's probably just listening to the songs and the hooks that I did. Shout out to Feed. We got hooks. Yeah, word. It comes out heavy. Oh, and there's one song I did it already. I sent it to Jay and Nick because I thought I was gonna get beat up if I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I sent it to them to okay it so I wouldn't get beat up. Because if you know about the hardcore scene, there's two groups.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really mention those two groups. You know what I'm saying? So I sent it to them to see if it was okay. And the original hook, I would have got beat up. And Jay said he would have got beat up because I'm his friend. Because I'm his friend. Yeah. So I'm glad I didn't say that. Yeah, I don't want to send it to them because I don't want it to ever get out there. Well, I didn't want it to get out there if I was gonna get beat up over this shit because it's that real. I'm in this lane, dead ass. Yo, Mad Ball Freddy, Danny Diablo. Danny Diablo's still fighting. He's like 50. Word. So like, boom. Oh man, you the dude that said something about I'm not even gonna say the name on here. Yeah, boom. Oh hell. And niggas will look at me. Yo, man, just told you don't say nothing about them motherfuckers on the song. Yeah. It's jab. It is.
I'm not shaking my head. I'm shaking my head at the naivety and innocence of you.
Yeah.
I can just make a song about these two rival factions.
Let me call out their names.
Business. Yeah.
It was hot though, bro.
No big deal.
That hook
I'm just
hook
a
was hot.
casual observer in their world, but I'm going to make a whole song dedicated to this struggle. What? Why?
But here's the problem now with that. A lot of these guys know me now.
Mm-hmm.
That's duh. Yeah. That's you think?
And the real hardcore. There's a faction of those hardcore dudes. They don't play around.
Fucking around.
Yeah, and shout out to I'll say them, SDS. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those guys. Word. Shout out to it was a joyous time up in there this last hardcore show. The homie Alex put a dude in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? That shit was he had one of the hardest New York Knicks hat on. I saw him. I was so happy to see him when I saw him. I was like, oh yeah, that's Alex, yo. I didn't know later on, 10 minutes later, someone threw the trash can. Alex went up and got the trash can. He just walked up to him and put him in it. I was like, yo.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. But anyway, episode 246 of the Abyss podcast. This is what happens when we hang out, man. This is what we have happen. There are 4 more to go till we get to 250.
250.
Yeah. We've been doing it. Pause. We've been doing it. Pause.
What's going to happen?
Doing it well. I'm looking forward to these. We're not even gonna say their names in case they fuck up.
As long as the Knicks don't win, I'll be here.
Bro.
Hey man, that's 250. 250 is gonna be the first one after the championship too. I think.
It might be. It might be.
Let me see.
Cavaliers are up over the Pistons right now.
The Pistons were sucking. Yeah.
87-75 at the end of the third quarter.
Games. It's going to definitely go 7 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the Pistons are going to win.
Probably.
Because they have home court advantage. But right now, they're coming back at the end of the third quarter. But they had a horrible third quarter. They had a really bad third quarter.
Okay, so the finals would go, if it goes to game 7, the last game is June 19th. June 16th. So let me see. Let me look at my calendar before we dip out of here so I can give the people something to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, June 19th is going to be the game 7. So
that would be game 7.
Yeah.
So the episode 50 is June 16th is when it comes out. That's when it'll be on the air.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I'm looking forward.
So that's all right. I'll be there for that one then for sure. Because we'll be recording that a week earlier, right? So
we won't know. We
won't know.
It'll be a delayed response.
Now 252, I might not be there for.
Yeah, exactly.
But 250, I'll show up for.
That's funny.
So a little bit of news. I don't know if y'all follow Octavius.
Martavius Bryars?
Yes, well, Octavius is the. Yeah,
No,
you
why?
know, he just posted something finally on his Instagram. Not a lot of people follow him. He only has 5,000 followers because he deletes Instagram then puts it back up. Deletes Instagram, puts it back up.
Yeah,
he
I don't have the time for that shit.
Actually, it's called Macintosh. I think the album. He actually had an album drop on vinyl. You don't have to jump through the hoops of fire and stuff to buy records on. I forget the freaking Zootopia.com. He actually dropped a record not too long ago. It was for sale. I think it was like 2 months ago, but it's not on streaming services, nothing like that. Before we go, hold on real quick. I'm going to go find it. Shout out to my homie Eddie. Let me find it real quick. I don't see it on here. But Eddie is actually the one who actually told me to go download the record for him and Conductor Williams.
You still got to send me that zip, bro.
I have problems with my iTunes, so it's not working right here. Here it is right here. It's called 5786 AM. Easy listen. It's a vinyl LP picture disc. It says the book of something. I don't know. But it was the vinyl LP was $187. There it goes right there. Yeah.
Never.
I don't know. I'm not spending
any money from me.
I'm not spending $187 on no record, bro.
5786 AM, easy listen. All right.
Yeah, it takes so much to get that picture in there.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever, you have the Tim Boot in the back, yo.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. That's what Mock Tables. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. Everybody knows I'm a big Makami fan, yo. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, yeah, boom. And Snotty is still my favorite rapper right now. Anyway, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Remember, if you don't got that much money, don't quit no crime. It's the remix to Ignition. Hot new, fresh out the kitchen. Mama working that body. Got everybody in the air, you know. And the cicadas will piss on you. Yeah.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
Word.